Rousey versus Becky Lynch match, it would be 50-50.
I can see that, but
I could see it.
okay, when it comes to this, okay, they're building up as Charlotte pretty much as the female equivalent of Roman Reigns right now. They're trying so desperately hard for you to be on Charlotte's side. She is the baby face,
and the crowd isn't having that either.
She is the baby face of the storyline. She's the honorable one. She's the respectable one. But Becky Lynch is the disrespectful one. Oh, she betrayed her best friend Charlotte. And it's like, well, it's not about the friendship. It's about the championship. That's all it's about. And yes, I can see Charlotte turning her back on anyone trying to get the championship.
What the WWE did, how they built up Becky Lynch during those 4 months before the triple threat match at SummerSlam, they screwed any chance that they had at all at being able to turn her and actually have the crowd boo her.
Because she was the most sympathetic character when it comes to the SmackDown Women's Division.
So when Charlotte stole the victory at SummerSlam and won the title, what did you think was going to happen? It was one of those. The crowd was going to be behind Becky Lynch no matter what she did, and this was a heel turn that was based in reality. Like, say we're best friends.
We're not. How can you?
And it would be like when I stole that championship, and it was all let's say Scholars Championship was. Okay, that I'm going, that I've been going for this title for so long, and it's finally.
I'm giving you your title match. Stay away.
I understand that. It's called a
hypotheticals.
It's called a hypothetical.
But the thing is, you are known for stealing the championship belt. So
I'm not going to steal your belts. You gave me a shot. I just did that because Jeff was being
a little girl about it.
Yes. So what I'm saying is, say we're going for a title.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you know that I've been going after this title for so long, and yet you come in and you steal my moment, my victory. Okay, what do you think I'm gonna do?
Beat the ever-loving shit out of me.
Yes, and you know what? The crowd believed it. They bought into it, and because of the way that the story was told, okay, you can't
not. You cannot.
You agree with Becky Lynch.
Yeah, you're on Becky Lynch's side.
You agree with Becky Lynch because, yeah, you stole something I've been working for 5 months. Yeah, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. And everyone else would, too.
And now she finally got it. And now her crowning championship ceremony, which I love the fact is like, I don't need the SmackDown women's roster kind of being at a dig at Ronda Rousey. With her title coronation, it's like I don't need the SmackDown Women's roster. I just want Charlotte. He's like, and then put don't cut the champion off. The champion is talking. It's like you say you're the queen of SmackDown. You're the best, but this title on my shoulder says otherwise. I'm like, God, Becky, you are just so goddamn cool. You are just so awesome right now.
There's nothing they can do.
There is absolutely nothing. No matter how much trash, talking the face commentators they say, the praise the heel commentators will say, the video packaging. There is nothing they can do. Becky Lynch is the most over thing on SmackDown Live,
and really, quite possibly, okay, what should happen is, your two most over people on the roster are females. Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch.
Which is good.
They are the faces of your company. That is what it is now. It's not Roman Reigns. As sad to say it as I am, it's not AJ Styles. It is Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. WrestleMania it up.
Hopefully they'll
Don't
go
even
that way.
don't even do. It's probably smart. Don't even do it at Survivor Series. Have one of them lose the title. Have one of them lose the title and do it up at WrestleMania.
That would be interesting.
That is a match that you don't hold at a pay-per-view other than WrestleMania.
And now we're getting their rematch at Super Showdown. And we have...
And that scares me.
Mm-hmm.
It really does.
I'm
well,
not scared
not Super Showdown. I'm not scared about Super Showdown. It's if they did the rematch at Evolution, that would be the moment where it's like, oh fuck, this has got to be Sasha Banks versus Charlotte all over again, isn't it?
Oh, I don't even want to think about that. I posted it. Speaking of Sasha Banks, I even posted a tweet today, which I had to delete because of a certain person certain thing that liked it. I'm like, yeah, I'm not having anything like this liking my statuses. After watching SmackDown, the lesson I learned here is that if you let the people who want to fight each other fight, you'll get one of them being quite possibly the most badass fighter on your brand. But if you don't let them fight but instead send them to anger management therapy, they will become a tag team that no one gives any shits about and are in no significant position on the card. In the long run, Kurt Angle really wasn't that great of a GM. You're doing your job well, Paige. You're doing your job very well.
And we knew it was going to come to that. Kurt... I always thought that Paige was going to be a good general manager.
Agreed.
And Kurt Angle was always up in the air.
All right, but back to the Lynch.
It was good.
It was awesome. It was a good match. Completely shocked by the ending. I like the coronation ceremony. I like Becky just basically is like, you are my underling. Put the championship around my waist.
This is the hottest. This is the hottest thing going right now.
It really
Becky Lynch
is.
versus Charlotte. It's the hottest storyline going,
and that's awesome. Now moving on to my match of the night, which is Ziggler defending the Raw Tag Team Championship against Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins of the Shield. And
now the match itself is awesome.
That was the actually reason why it was match of the night. These guys are just proving that they really are the best that WWE has.
And you can tell now, you can tell how unmotivated Dean Ambrose was before he got hurt. Because now that he's back and he's got a whole new character and mindset, he's moving crisp. He's hitting all of his moves the way they're supposed to. I've never seen him do a better suicide dive than what he did into the three of them after they caught Rollins.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that was perfect. And every time before the injury happened, every time he started running back towards the ropes and running towards to do the suicide dive, was like, oh no, because he couldn't do it.
These four work so amazing together. They were telling it was art of what they were doing in the ring.
And I was worried is that because of the Shield reuniting, it was going to ruin what they were doing with Drew McIntyre. But what they've done,
and Dolph Ziggler,
I'm not even. I don't care. I'll be that guy. I don't care about Dolph Ziggler. I care about Drew McIntyre.
I care about both of them because both of them are awesome together.
Because I know that when they split up, Drew McIntyre's the one going places, and Dolph Ziggler's gonna fall back. That's just the way.
It may be
of the world.
It may be. You may be right. They are setting up a big singles push for him.
Yeah.
But until then, we're just loving every single bit of this.
Point.
This is the most the most rejuvenated I've seen Dolph Ziggler in a long time, and I love it.
Yeah, but my point being, okay, even Dolph Ziggler's always the one who takes the pin when they lose. So I'm like, is something I don't want them to ruin the mystique that you have around Drew McIntyre right now. Dolph Ziggler is the everyman. So it's like, we know what he's about and all that. We know what the deal is with him. Okay, Drew McIntyre, you've had a mystique ever since you've brought him in that he's a badass. I don't think, has he been pinned yet?
I believe so. Yes, I do believe so.
Okay, but I mean, like, I thought with the Shield coming back, like, that was going to overshadow everything that these two were doing. That's why I did that. So the fact that it's Drew McIntyre also beats Ambrose the night after. Mm-hmm. Clean. As a whistle. No bullshit. So it's like, okay. You kept the mystique going. He's still that badass. And Ziggler's gonna do his Ziggler thing.
It's really funny when you really look at it. Like they pushed Drew McIntyre as the psychopath. You have the lunatic and Dean. We're pretty much giving the feud that we didn't know we wanted. Yes. Between Drew McIntyre and Dean Ambrose. And those guys are great.
And now what I want to see, not a regular singles match. Okay, give me a no holds barred.
Exactly.
Let them go.
Let them go nuts.
Let them go full psychopath versus lunatic. Mm-hmm. Hell, you should have given them a Hell in a Cell match.
Eventually, that would probably happen. But
yeah,
but even like their singles match on Raw, it was just Dean Ambrose definitely had Drew's number, and it was just one mistake jumping off the turnbuckle.
Yep.
That cost him, and it really didn't hurt Ambrose.
No, it really didn't.
And just rolling in to beat the 9 count into Claymore?
Claymore kick, yeah.
Claymore kick. I'm like, yeah, this didn't hurt Ambrose at all. Actually, it's really putting McIntyre over, which they need to if they want him to be a challenge to be fed to Roman Reigns. Yeah, think about that. You're building someone up just to be fed to the number one guy. Sound familiar? Dun 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 dun.
Yep. I can't wait till he moves to SmackDown.
I know, right? But yeah, the spots on this in the Hell in a Cell match, the tag team match was great.
I love the finish.
The frog splash to McIntyre's back.
That finish.
That and
the way they did the finish
was crisp.
They do he was going for the Falcon Arrow.
He was. Mm-hmm.
He just did the superplex. He stands up to set up for his Falcon Arrow, gets him up in the air, and I see Drew McIntyre standing by the ropes, and I'm like, fuck. I'm about to go way over my limit here, but I told him before the show, Drew McIntyre standing by the ropes. Dean Ambrose is nowhere to be seen, and Seth Rollins is prone from doing the Falcon Arrow, and I'm like, fuck.
You're just like, goodbye, Scholars of Wrestling Championship.
In with the Claymore, out with the Scholars of Wrestling Championship, and even the way that Dolph Ziggler just fell right into the pin.
It was great.
Just wrestling-wise, this was perfect.
Even storyline-wise, this was perfect. This was a perfect match for me. This is why this was match of the night.
Really, the only reason the Jeff Hardy versus Randy Orton got match of the night for me is because it was in the match inspired by the card
for the event. Yeah, I get that.
So it's like it showcased everything that the card was meant to showcase in that one match, and it did it perfectly. So bam, there it goes.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
This regular match-wise, this was the perfect version of that. Mm-hmm. So yeah, if you really want to think about it, we got 2 5-star matches tonight in the first hour of Hell in a Cell.
And now we're moving on to another great match with AJ Styles successfully defending the WWE Championship against Samoa Joe. And
now these two guys
know how to work